Hey everyone, welcome to this Gusto Payroll tutorial. If you're thinking about using Gusto for payroll, this video is for you. Today I'm giving you a full walkthrough of Gusto Payroll. Even if you haven't started running payroll yet, I'll show you how everything is laid out, from setting up your account and adding employees to exploring the dashboard, payroll section, benefits, and reports. Also, if you haven't signed up for Gusto yet, you can use the link down below to get started. Once you run your first payroll, you get $100 sent back to you. Now, in case you're new to Gusto, it's a modern payroll platform built for small to mid-sized businesses. With Gusto, you can run payroll, handle taxes automatically, onboard employees, offer benefits, and keep everything HR related in one place. Now, before we get started, let's take a quick look at the pricing options. So Gusto has three main plans. You've got the simple plan, the plus plan, and the premium plan. Then Gusto has another plan called the contractor only plan. So first, let's begin with the simple plan. So the simple plan is for small businesses needing basic payroll. The fee is $49 per month plus $6 per month per person. Down here, you can see the details. Then next, you've got the plus plan. Now the plus plan goes for 25% off for the first 3 months. Okay, so this is for evolving teams needing advanced payroll, HR, and time tracking. With this discount, you get $60 per month plus $9 per month per person. Down here, you can see the details. You get everything in the simple plan and other interesting features. So you can take a look at the details here. Then for the third plan, which is the premium plan, just like the plus plan, you get 25% off for the first 3 months. So this is for scaling businesses needing a comprehensive payroll, benefits, and HR solution with dedicated support. So the fee is $135 per month plus $16.5 per month per person. So here you've got the details, you've got everything in the plus plan and some additional features. Alright, so to sign up with Gusto, you need to scroll down here where you see an option to create an account. So just select this, just click there, and you'll be taken to the sign up page. Okay, so this is a sign up page. Here you can create your free account on Gusto. You may choose to sign up with Google, which is quick and easy, or you could just enter the details here. You've got your first name, last name, work email, company name, number of employees, and company phone number. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in these details and then we can carry on. Once you're done entering the details, you can just create your account. Just click here, create account. Once you click create account, you're going to be sent a verification email. So you're just going to have to go to your inbox and verify it. So just going to verify it. Next up, you have to answer a few questions to create your company profile. So here it says, who is your company planning to pay? So you've got several options here. Myself, employees in the US, non-US employees, contractors in the US, non-US contractors, and vendors. So for this tutorial, let's select myself and contractors in the US. All right, let's carry on. Next, Gusto asks, how does your company currently run payroll? Are you new to running payroll? Do you use another online payroll software, or do you do it yourself manually? Next, this is a very important question. Is your company registered as an employer with the IRS? In order to run payroll, you're going to need your federal EIN. So if you don't have it yet, you're going to have to register with the IRS, before your company can pay people. All right, so let's go with no and then move on. Now you just need to include the state or states where you work. Next question is, do you have an accountant or bookkeeper helping your business? Gusto gives you the option of adding an accountant to your Gusto account, okay, so they can have access to important information. Now, all you need to do is include your industry. So select the industry that best matches your business. And then down here, you've also got the option of adding your website. So if you've got a website, you can add it, but if you don't, that's fine. Remember, this is optional, as it says here. So once you've selected your industry, you also need to include this piece of information. Do you run a business that's CRB related? That's cannabis related. That's because Gusto requires you to use specific banks for payroll. So if your business is CRB related, you select yes, but if it's not, you go with no. Next question is, does anyone in your company need to track hours worked or create hourly schedules? Okay, so if you've got hourly employees or team members who clock in and out, you can select yes. So Gusto can help you manage time tracking and scheduling. But if you don't, you can just select no. All right, so let's go with yes. Next up, Gusto is asking you, do you want a 401k retirement plan for yourself? 401k are really great when it comes to like saving for retirement. They offer tax advantages by reducing your taxable income and helping you build long-term savings. So if you're ready to set it up now, you can say yes. If you're interested but you'd like to do it later, you can select this option. But if you're not interested at all, you can just go with no. Okay, now what's your desired first payday with Gusto? If you're not sure yet, that's not a problem. You can just go ahead and give an estimated date. This helps Gusto plan your setup timeline. You can always adjust this later. Alright, so just pick a date that works best for you and your team. Based on the answers you gave, Gusto's gonna recommend a package to you, and now it's recommending the simple plan. But if you don't like this plan, you can just edit this and then select a different plan. Alright, then down here you can see that you don't need to pay anything to start and you don't need your credit card details. Excellent, right? So after your first payday, you'll be billed at the beginning of each month for the previous month's service. And if you'd like to modify the package or cancel at any time, that is very possible. Let's go with this package. All right, so Gusto makes everything easy for you by giving you a couple of steps to follow. So these are the steps you need to complete. So this first option says you can add another admin to your Gusto account to help with payroll setup so everything gets done faster. So if you'd like to add another admin, you can do that here, but so if you select yes, you're going to see the details you need to add. You can add their first name, last name, their email. Then if your company plans to pay them, you select yes, but if not, you carry on. Next up, addresses. All right, so you're going to need your company address. You can click here. You need your street, your city, state, zip code. So once you're done adding the details, just select save and move on. Alright, so now you need to enter your federal tax info. Without your EIN, you can't run payroll. So you're going to have to register with the IRS if you don't already have it. And once you're done, you come here and select your business entity type. So you can see that there are different ones here. So you just select the one that matches your business. Next, you have to share your filing address. What address does the IRS have for your company? This is the address you use when you register with the IRS. So just ensure that you add the right one. Remember, Gusto helps with tax filings. So this filing address is going to be required for tax purposes. Okay, so if you want Gusto to handle your tax filings, you're going to have to add your filing address. Once you're done, you click save and continue. Just ensure that it's accurate. Next, your bank account. If you would like to run payroll, which is the main feature that Gusto has, you'll need to link your bank account. The recommended option here is verifying and linking your checking account using Plaid, and it only takes a couple of minutes, or you can go through the manual route, but this will take 1 to 2 business days, and you may be required to wire funds for your first payroll. So it all depends on which you'd like to choose. Yeah, so these are the 2 options available. Then next you need to create your pay schedule. So Gusto just gives an example here. It's sort of recommending doing this every other Friday. And also remember that many states have regulations for pay schedules. It depends on your state, but if you would like to get more information, you can just click here. Then Gusto has sort of like a calendar here to help you visualize everything. So you can edit this and choose the pay schedule that works best for you and your team. Lastly, you need to add a signatory. So the company's signatory is responsible for signing all government forms that Gusto creates. So your name auto-populates here. If that's you, you can add your details here. But if you'd like to appoint someone else, you can use this option here to invite your signatory. Okay, so these are the steps you need to complete. But if you'd like to do all of this later, if you'd just like to explore the dashboard before doing this, you can just click here. It says setup timeline. Yeah, so you can see that the steps are still here, but you can explore the dashboard now before completing these steps. Great, now we're in the dashboard, so you can see that there are still some steps for us to complete, but let's go to the left menu and look at some important sections there. So first we've got people. Right at the top you see 4 categories. You see active, onboarding, offboarding, and dismissed. So active shows all your current employees who are officially part of your team. So if you add a team member, they're going to be displayed here. Then next you've got onboarding. So onboarding includes people you've hired but who haven't fully completed the onboarding process. Next you've got offboarding. This is for employees who are in the process of leaving the company. Maybe they've resigned or are transitioning out. Then lastly, you've got dismiss. It shows anyone who's been let go or whose employment was terminated. Now, if you just want to add a team member, you can just come here. And then these are the details you need to fill in. The first name, last name, preferred first name, worker type. You need to specify that here. And then their email. Now let's go to the pay section. So once you click pay, you're going to see some subsections like run payroll, pay contractors, pay history, pay settings. If you click run payroll, you're going to see that you've got a couple of steps to complete before you'll be able to run payroll. So you need to complete all of this before you can run payroll. And then you've got the part for paying contractors. So this is where you pay your contractors. But again, you still need to complete these steps in your setup. Then for pay settings, so here this helps you easily track your past payments, check statuses, see funding methods and other transactions. Okay, so you've got your pay settings section. This is where you control how your payroll works behind the scenes. Think of it as your payroll setup hub. So under this tab, you see under general, you've got payroll info, then you see direct deposit speed, reverse wire, private payday, and other settings here. So under this, you see that payrolls need approvals, so which means someone has to approve the payroll before it runs. So this is ideal for extra control. Then here in your pay history, you're able to track your past payments. So that's what pay history does. So you've got US payrolls, non-US payrolls, contractors, and others. So these are the filters available. So now let's head over to reports. So here you see two tabs, new reports and report history. So this part just helps you visualize your data with payroll trends. This lets you view how your payroll numbers change over time using column or line charts. So it's very good for spotting patterns. So here are some recommended reports. There's a custom report and then there's payroll trends. Right, so under custom reports, so this is where you can build reports that include details from payroll, HR, and benefits all in one place. Then for payroll trends, you can track how things like wages, taxes, or deductions change over time or over a selected period of time. All right, so let's quickly take a look at taxes and compliance. So under it, you see some subsections like tax setup. So you've got your federal EIN, company type, deposit. This can be edited, of course. By the side, you can see your company document. So your state forms are here and they're automatically filled and filed. So you don't have to worry about that. Then you've got your tax account details. So you can go to tax accounts to manage your tax account details. You can see individual taxes and lots more. Then down here is where you've got your tax documents, your federal, state, W-2s, 1099s, so they'll appear here. Then if you'd like to use the time tracking feature of Gusto, you can come to time and attendance where you see time off, time tracking, scheduling. Then here you've also got benefits. That's another feature Gusto has. So you can see health benefits, 401k, commuter, and all the others. So this is basically what you find on the dashboard. So feel free to explore and make sure you complete the steps so you can finally run payroll. And remember, if you haven't signed up for Gusto yet, you can use the link down below to get started. Once you run your first payroll, you get $100 sent back to you. Thank you very much for watching.